So, you mentioned that right now you're doing bottle service and you're a bartender at the same time?
Yes, as
Okay.
well.
Um, do you bartend during the week and
Well,
then
it
you,
was for summer.
yeah.
I'm going to be starting classes again
Okay.
very soon. But for summer, yeah, I liked bartending during the week. And that's what I was doing before, like bottle service and everything too. Yeah, it's cool.
So what got you into bottle service?
Um, I just wanted to try it out, really. I just heard a lot of different things about it, and like, really, it's just the money.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's why anybody wants to work for anything. But it just seemed like a different avenue, like just something new to try. It just seemed like fun, honestly. That was the first interview I'd ever gone to at bottle service, was at Vivo, and I wasn't necessarily like expecting to be hired, but it just happened, and I was like, okay, we'll try it out, and I've been there since February, so
Okay.
So
And-
it's
almost,
worked out.
was that 6 months?
almost.
Yeah.
6 months?
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Now let me kind of go back into the whole dating thing, right? Like how is it different from like the guys that you meet there? Like how do they approach you? Like is it
Like
very
doing bottle
different?
service?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so me personally, I've never met someone at a club and like had any kind of serious or like
Yeah.
relationship with them, or even like more than like a date.
Yeah.
But I feel like people at a club, usually they're not necessarily looking for like a relationship. They're just like trying to have fun. When you're at a club. Yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah,
though. Like
I
there
mean,
are
stuff
some.
happens, stuff
I'd say
happens.
Yeah,
You'd be
no, for sure.
surprised.
I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
you're kind of in that environment, right? To where a lot of girls who are in that world do get approached a lot by the guys who
Yeah.
do have the sections
For
and who
sure.
are getting these bottles and all that and bringing their
For
friends.
sure.
Yeah.
So how much temptation is there for you?
Like in the club?
There's no temptation.
Very little. Very little.
Let's say you have
Yeah.
a scenario
Very
where we're
little.
saying you have a pretty decently attractive man. He's
Okay.
he seems pretty well off.
Yeah.
We know they want to come and talk to you in the club. So how do those conversations go? How do you say yes or no? There's been times where I heard girls say they just give the number out to the guy because they just don't know if they're gonna react bad and be like,
Okay.
oh, fine, then you,
You
ain't
know
gonna
what?
give me your number.
That's
Yeah.
a thing as well, but not so much in the club. Just because I feel like it's such like a big space. There's so many people. Like you can just be
That
someone say
and
no.
Vivo's got a
Yeah.
ton of security.
Yeah.
A ton of security.
That's not.
yeah.
That's not. I know about that, but not necessarily there. But like if somebody is like approaching you in the club and you don't really want to talk to them, honestly, my thing is I just say I have a boyfriend. If I
Yeah.
don't want to talk
It's
to
always
them,
the
Yeah.
go-to.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say, because I feel like if you just say no, sometimes they'll just try to keep pushing. They're like, oh, like just take this, just take my number, just give me your Instagram. But if you just say you have a boyfriend, they're gonna be like, oh, like okay,
No, you're not.
Usually, I mean, sometimes they'll still try, but like,
Yo, I can tell you.
I
a
don't know if that's like
scenario
a
right now.
guy
Yeah.
thing. Like maybe they like.
That is not a guy thing. That's a very specific type of guy that just really has low
Yeah.
morals when it comes to
Yeah.
that. Because literally at the gym the other day,
Oh.
not even a shout out to this guy because this is a knock on him.
Uh-oh.
I was working out with somebody. He walks up. He's like, hey, are y'all together? We're like, no, we're not together. He's like, hey, can I get your Instagram? She's like, no, I got a boyfriend. He's like, that's cool. I don't mind. Can I still get your Instagram?
Ew.
And she was like, did you not hear the part where I just said I got a boyfriend?
I'm
He
not
was
interested.
like, that's cool. No big deal.
You see, they can't take no.
He
sometimes.
leaves, walks back 5 minutes later. I swear, I kid you not. 5 minutes later, comes back. He's like, hey, can I hit one set with you guys, and then I'll just go
that's-
do something else.
oh, that's
I'm
weird.
like, bro. I was like, bro.
No.
Right now, I'm not working. Right now, she is. So I'll let her finish and answer whatever
Oh,
whatever
my
it is.
goodness.
And he ended up getting a little quick set in, but it was just so he could just try to be in her face some more. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, this guy right
That-
here.
that's too
just
much.
embarrassing.
That's too
Straight
much.
told him I got a boyfriend, and then he's like, cool, I don't mind. So it just lets her know already.
What
Why
type
would
of
she even
guy?
take you serious, like on
Yeah.
any kind of level? Like, why would I even want to have you as a hookup potentially? Because I know how you're gonna be with anybody else. I was just like, this guy right here, this guy.
Yeah, no, that's weird. That's weird. I mean, you're forcing yourself at that point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.